Hello and welcome back. You may be using our soccer prediction mobile app called Wise Prediction, which is available in both Apple App Store and Google Play Store. I have prepared I am preparing this episode for showing that predictions for soccer games are also available at our website as well, wiseprediction.com. So if you don't like viewing the games on your phone screen, and if you rather prefer analyzing the games on a computer screen, then you may use the predictions at our website instead of using the mobile phone. So to be able to do that, you obviously need to create an account at wiseprediction.com. As you can see, the address here, and you just click on the soccer at top. Then you can see the soccer predictions basically. So it is basically giving the same predictions as we make available through our mobile apps, but this is just presenting the predictions on a website, on a web page, rather than squeezing everything on a mobile screen. So in today's games, as an example, we have predictions for a number of games actually. In total, you can see at bottom of the table, we have predictions for 19 games. And at top of the table, you can decide how many games you want to see. If you want to use the pagination solution here, I can say that, okay, I only want to see 10 games in each page. Then at the bottom right corner, I can basically switch between the tables. If you prefer that, it is sort of easier to navigate. Or you can also go for a bigger one, since there are only 19 games today. So if I pick the 25, which is the default one actually, then I will get the chance to see all the games that are being played today. So in this table here, we have a bunch of columns, as you can see. So the country and league is one column. Basically, you see the name of the country and the name of the league itself. Then date and time, the time of the game basically. Home team and away team on the third column. Then we have predictions for different potential results. For example, in this case for Serie A, Bologna versus Cremonese. I don't know if my pronunciation is correct in Italian, but you get it. So 69.7% is given for the victor of home game, according to this algorithmic prediction. 18% for a draw, and 12.3% for the victory of away team. We also provide predictions for under 2.5 and over 2.5 total goals in the game. And since 60% here is higher than 39%, it indicates that algorithms are expecting more than 2 goals in this game at the end of the game. And you also see the odds for potential results, 1, X, and 2, home wins, draw, and away wins correspondingly. And we also make available odds for double chance betting. 1x represents either home team is going to win the game or it's going to be a draw. 1-2 either home wins or away wins. And x2 indicates or represents either it's going to be a draw or the away team is going to win the game. And we also make the odds available even for under 2.5 or over 2.5. And if you want to go for a safer solution or bet, let's say, for over-under predictions, we also make available the odds of under 3.5 and over 1.5. And as the last column, you see the results of the games as well. And this table is, especially the results column, is updated regularly throughout the day. And once every day, we publish new predictions for the upcoming games on the next day. So it is basically it. And this table, as mentioned, is giving the total list of all the games that are being played. But the service is not limited to that one. So at top here, you see the explanations for abbreviations that are used in the table down below. For example, FT1X2 indicates full time. FT here stands for full time, match result, and it can be either 1x or 2, and so on. So there is yet another section here called safe bets. And safe bet section is a subset of the games where algorithms have higher expectation of the prediction itself. So the expected accuracy from the predictions is higher. Let's have a look at them. So on the first row here, we have a game from Italy, Serie A, and the prediction itself is 1x. Either home team is going to win the game or it's going to be a draw. And the odd itself is 1.08 with the confidence of 87.7%. And the result is 1-3, meaning that the away team has won the game. And this prediction failed. Let's have a look at the other one. The prediction itself is under 3.5, indicating that in total there's going to be less than 3.5 goals in this game at the end of the game. And the odd here is 1.14, and the confidence for this prediction is 59%. And 0-2 indicates, means there has been only 2 goals in the game, and which makes this prediction correct. The next one, 1x, either home wins or a draw, and the result is 2-1, and this prediction is correct with the odd of 1.18. The next prediction is also 1x, and the result was 1-1, which makes this prediction correct as well. And the odd for the prediction was 1.22. Next one is x2, 0-4 is the result, and 1.1 was the odd, which is basically a correct prediction as well. 1x, either home wins or draw. The result was 0-0, 0-0, and 1.12 was the odd itself. And the next one, 1x, either home wins or draw, and 1.14 is the odd, and the result was 1-1, which also makes this prediction correct. As you can see, we have the results of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games so far, and 6 out of 7 predictions were correct in the safe bet section. As you can see, so these predictions are, algorithms have higher expectation for the accuracy of those predictions. But you can also see that since algorithms are trying to go for safer bets or safer predictions here to be able to increase the accuracy, but you can also see that the odds of the games are relatively lower compared to some maybe other types of bets you can observe. Occasionally, some of those odds happen to be quite or relatively high as well. But when making these predictions, algorithms are not necessarily looking at the odds. Algorithms are particularly focusing on increasing the accuracy itself when making these predictions. So this was the safe bet section here, and there is yet another section called high odds. If you click on that one, then you see the subset of today's games where predictions focus on not only accuracy but also increasing the odds as well. And increasing or trying to increase the odds comes with a challenge that, compared to safe bet section, the accuracy here is expected to be lower, but it is aimed that the algorithms are trying to compensate this problem by going for higher odds. So this is basically a different strategy here than safe bet section. In today's games, we have 6 such high odds predictions. Only one of them has been concluded so far, and the prediction itself was 1, meaning home team is expected to win the game, and there's going to be less than 3.5 goals. This prediction, less than 3.5 goals, was correct, but since the result is 1-1, the home team did not win the game, so that this prediction failed. You should remember that these predictions are made algorithmically, and algorithms are making these predictions by looking at the past performance results of the teams that are playing against each other. And predictions are predictions, so it doesn't mean that those predictions will always hold. You should always keep in mind that there's no guarantee that predictions will be giving the correct predictions, or predictions will always hold. It is obviously not the case. You should always do your own analysis when analyzing these games, and you can basically use these algorithmic predictions when doing your own analysis. So this is the new predictions section. So we have the pro section here, which lists all the games that we have predictions for today. Safe bet section is a subset of the games. So in that one, we have 14 games today. And under the high odds, we have 6 such predictions. So we always openly share results of our predictions. So if you click on the results tab here, then you see the results of all the games that we had predictions for recently. So in this case, you see the results of yesterday, basically. So we had predictions for 60 games yesterday. And all these predictions are made available. You can see which predictions we had for over-under predictions or game results, the odds you can see as well, and the results of the games. The same goes for even for safe bets and high odds as well. So not only that, so these are the results. So latest results are shared openly, and it is basically the results of the yesterday, and in some cases, if we didn't have that many games yesterday, maybe the system includes the results of the previous day as well. But what about long-term stats? So you can come to the statistics tab here, which shows accuracy results for different bet types here, either home wins, draw, or away wins, for example, and even over-under predictions and so on. So this table is a fairly large one, and you see, for example, the prediction results and accuracy results per league here. As an example, at the first place we see Switzerland Super League. So if we come to the right hand side here, as an example, the accuracy of draw predictions has been 33% so far, and accuracy of draw predictions, but it's going to be a double chance prediction this time. The main prediction itself is X, meaning draw, and which is very difficult to predict correctly, but the odds of such predictions tend to be quite high as well. So the double chance prediction is going to be if the primary prediction is X, meaning draw, so the double chance together with that is going to be either 1x, home wins or draw, or x2, depending on which one or two predictions is higher than the other one. And you see the accuracy results for other bet types as well. For example, bet 1 accuracy is 49% for Super League from Switzerland, and double chance accuracy is 80%. And bet 2 accuracy, away team wins predictions accuracy is 29% and 61% for double chance. So seemingly, for example, in the case of Switzerland or Swiss Super League, it seems to be quite difficult to predict away team wins situations accurately. So there are obviously some other leagues here. For example, there's yet another league where the bet 2 accuracy happens to be 47%, and it is basically the Scottish Premiership in this case. So by looking at these stats here, you can develop your strategies by also considering how successful or unsuccessful the predictions have been in different leagues, basically, or tournaments. But it is not limited to that one. You can also analyze the predictions or past prediction results per confidence, prediction confidence. Yet another quite a long table. And down below you can also see a short explanation of how predictions work, basically, and over under by soccer league or prediction, or soccer league or tournament. So the performance of over under predictions basically per tournament or league, yet over under predictions, but this time based on the prediction confidence. So and that's it. So the soccer predictions part basically consists of 3 main sections: new predictions, where you can see different tables, pro predictions, safe bets, and high odds. The results tab is giving you the latest results of latest predictions. And statistics tab is giving you long-term stats for our predictions in general. And that's it. If you are using a website instead of the mobile app, this is how it looks like at the website. Yet another thing I probably should mention, so we are in the Vive prediction section, but it is also possible to look at the predictions, especially for today's games or for Nive predictions per league. So in that case, you just click on the Browse by League button here, which brings you to a Nive page where you can see the number of games per soccer league today. At top of the list, for example, we have a prediction list from England. We have 3 predictions from Premier League today, 2 from Championship and another one from League One. If we click on that one here, the Premier League from England, then we see all 3 predictions for all 3 games. Then we can also see the safe bet predictions and the high odds predictions as well. So it is another way of viewing the games, basically, if you are using our website solution instead of the mobile app. That's it. I hope it was helpful for you to understand how you can use the website if you prefer it. If you don't like using the mobile phone because the screen size is quite small and maybe you're not able to see the predictions as you want in a small screen, then you may want to use the website. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for listening and see you next time.